April 13, Rochester, Brad Johnson looks at some of the glittery names who will be inducted into the Minnesota State High School League Hall of Fame alongside him, and he wonders if he fits. Johnson, the 14th-year Region 1A Executive Secretary and a former longtime athletic director, coach and principal with stops in Spring Valley and Rushford-Peterson, will be inducted by the MSHSL in the administrative category Sunday at the Intercontinental St. Paul Riverfront Hotel. "I'm very honored and humbled by this," said Johnson, among 12 being inducted. The list includes 4 big-name athletes, including former Hutchinson, University of Minnesota and Minnesota Lynx great Lindsay Whalen. "I look at that list and I think, man, what am I doing here?" said Johnson, also pointing to former Cretin-Durham All-Star quarterback Chris Weinke, who played in the NFL, as well as Apple Valley graduate and former star football lineman and wrestler Trevor Laws, another former NFL player. They'll be joined by Burnsville graduate and former all-around athletics star Holly Manthey. As to whether Johnson belongs in the MSHSL Hall of Fame, just ask current Region 1R Executive Secretary Gary Addington, himself the MSHSL Hall of Fame honoree in 2007 in the same administrative category. The former longtime Rochester Public Schools supervisor of athletics leaves no doubt about Johnson's worth. These two have known each other since their college days at Augustana University in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Addington has watched Johnson operate for decades as an activities director and fellow region executive secretary. Addington says Johnson checks every box. "First of all, Brad is an outstanding person," Addington said. "He is amazing. I don't know if I know anyone who is as professionally connected as he is. He's been a teacher, a coach, an activities director, a principal and now a region secretary. Being connected and respected by so many people allows him to do a great job. The other thing about Brad is, he's been a great mentor for me. He was a region secretary 5 years before I got started in it. Brad is without a doubt worthy of being into the Hall of Fame. Not only has he served his schools, but he has served the MSHSL faithfully and truthfully." Johnson, 73, has made it his purpose the last 52 years to serve high school students, coaches, athletes and everyone connected with school activities. The Janesville, Minnesota, native, who was raised by parents Alan and Edna Johnson, two strong encouragers of education and extracurriculars, spent 18 years at Spring Valley High School, now Kingsland, and the next 20 at Rushford-Peterson High School before semi-retiring and accepting the Region 1A Executive Secretary job. That's considered a part-time gig, though through tournament seasons it swells to as many as 50 hours per week.